Hello and welcome to Newsbreak. I'm your host, Nick Steffens. Coming up later in the show, we'll take a look at postseason basketball, but first, today's top stories. Statewide art shows recently announced the acceptance of several Washington student submissions for displays in Des Moines, including some in the governor's office. Youth Art Month coordinator and Washington Middle School art teacher Erin Almaline said the pieces were currently on display at the Jordan Creek Mall in Des Moines, where they will remain until March 25th. Others are placed in the governor's art show, also in Des Moines. Students said they were proud to have their work selected in the statewide contest. Michaela Francesca, whose photograph Graffiti Alleyway is in the governor's show, with another titled Doorway Graffiti in the Youth Art Month display. Michaela Matheson's charcoal drawings Isn't It Lovely in Hoyeonjung were both selected for the Youth Art Month show. She said the pieces used the darker medium to capture serious emotional tones and was pleased to see them featured. Isn't It Lovely specifically is based on a dance of the same name, another art form Matheson practices in. Elementary classrooms celebrated Read Across America and Dr. Seuss last week with dress-up days, guest readers, and enthusiasm. In Mount Pleasant, Addington Place partnered with Mount Pleasant Child Care Center to celebrate Dr. Seuss's birthday and Read Across America. A resident, Miss Irene, visited the Child Care Center and read Oh, the Places You'll Go and Cat in the Hat. According to the Addington Place representative, Irene brought two of Dr. Seuss books to life with her storytelling to the kids. Lincoln Elementary in Mount Pleasant celebrated with dress-up days, which included Crazy Sock Day, School Spirit Day, Read My Shirt Day, and Red, White, and Blue Day. Additionally, Lincoln welcomed guest readers into the school to spark excitement for reading last week. Fresh glazed donuts and coffee welcomed patrons back to Golden Delight Bakery in Kelowna Saturday following their annual time off this winter. Ever since 2003, the bakery kicks off the return from winter break with free donuts. Like nearly every year before, the shop filled with smiles, conversation, and people happily snacking away on their fresh donuts. According to owner Nathan Miller, the Amish bakery closes every year from December 31st through March. Miller said that mostly Amish businesses close one day during the week, but he quickly learned that model was not best suited for the bakery. We use the break to check the bakery and catch up on maintenance and repairs, Miller said. It also gives employees and owners a chance to recharge. Golden Delight is located off the main roads on gravel, and Iowa winters do not always create the best travel conditions. Now that Iowa is well on its way to spring, patrons from near and far once again delight in the delicious baked goods in Kelowna. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll take a look at the weather and sports.
Since 1905, Kelowna Cooperative Technology Company has helped our community stay connected with the latest advancements in clear, dependable telecommunications services. KCTC provides rural Iowans with access to high-speed fiber internet, as well as phone, television, computer repair, and cybersecurity solutions. We're also proud supporters of local organizations and area schools within the community. KCTC, keeping Kelowna connected.
At the Capper Auto Group, we put our customers' needs first and understand that everyone is as different as the vehicle they select. We offer new Ford, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Jeep, Chrysler, Dodge, and Ram vehicles in a friendly environment that puts you in the driver's seat. When it comes to service, we maintain factory-trained technicians and competitive pricing. The Capper Auto Group still believes that service after the sale provides the best customer experience. Come see the Capper experience for yourself.
Hospice isn't a place, it's a type of care that focuses on living. Servicing a 7-county area, the Hospice of Washington County staff of nurses, social work, hospice aides, spiritual and grief support, volunteers, music and massage therapists are able to provide free end-of-life care where the patient lives. We write wills, give consent for organ donation, but rarely is there a plan for what we would want the final phase of our lives. At Hospice of Washington County, we encourage our patients to be in charge of their healthcare decisions while maintaining quality of life.
Welcome back to Newsbreak. I'm your host, Nick Steffens. I have your 5-day forecast coming up. First, obituaries. Kurt Matthew Harness of Fairfield passed away on March 2nd at the age of 52. Banner Funeral Home was in charge of the arrangements. Richard Gordon Hall of Libertyville passed away on February 21st at the age of 75. A celebration of life will be held at 2 p.m. March the 11th at his bar, The Dewdrop. Benner Funeral Home is in charge of the arrangements. Teresa Mary Voiles of Minneapolis passed away on February 26 at the age of 56. A visitation was held on March 5th at Elliott Chapel. James L. Jenkins of Washington passed away on March 3rd at the age of 49. No services will be held at this time. Gold Funeral Home is in charge of the arrangements. That was obituaries. It is now time for your 5-day forecast. Today has been a 57 with partly cloudy skies. Tomorrow temperatures will drop down to 47 degrees and be cloudier. Temperatures will stay in the mid-40s on Wednesday, and it will remain mostly cloudy. The high for Thursday is 39 degrees, as well as a 45% chance of snow Thursday evening. That snow will stay through Friday morning, and the high will be 34. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll take a look at sports. Federation Bank is a locally owned bank providing award-winning customer service. We believe that we are more than just a federation of banks, but a federation of communities, serving Brighton, Richland, Wellman, and Washington, Iowa. Federation Bank's highly skilled staff is here to make sure you are able to accomplish your personal and professional goals, whatever they may be. Federation Bank, your family bank.
Tammy takes the time and has the personal interest in each one of us. I don't worry about what's going to happen because I know my policy is taken care of.
She pulls what I need and puts it together, which is the program I get from her.
Every year she calls around September or so and says, there's changes again, and I'm going to do the best thing for you. It's been perfect. She does a great job.
Family owned and operated by Andy and Sarah Ross. Ross Auto has been your vehicle repair and maintenance headquarters since 1935. We specialize in all makes of cars and light-duty trucks. With our variety of available services, let us help you keep rolling and your vehicle operating efficiently. Services include general auto repair, alignments, brakes, fuel injection, and more. Schedule your appointment today at 319-653-5656. That's 319-653-5656. Welcome back to Newsbreak. I'm your host, Nick Steffens. It is now time for sports.
And now, sports. Brought to you by Fairway.
It's now all or nothing for Iowa Wesleyan basketball as the men and the women set their sights on the NAIA National Tournament. Both squads earned the national tournament bid after making it to their conference championships, of which both were winners. On Thursday night, the pair watched as their seeds and tournament locations were announced. The Tiger men will be heading to Fort Wayne, Indiana for the opening round of their tournament. Iowa Wesleyan received a number 7 seed and will take on the host of the region, number 10 seeded Evangel University for the girls. The matchup will take place on March 7th at 11 a.m. Central Time. Iowa Wesleyan's Lane Scorpill was in Wichita over the weekend for the 2023 NAIA National Wrestling Tournament. Scorpill had a 1-2 weekend, winning his only match via forfeit. Scorpill started the 125-pound bracket against second-ranked Brandon Orem of Life University. Orem would go on to win the national championship. Scorpill was scheduled to wrestle against John Ortigan of Wayland Baptist University in the consolation round, but Scorpill would advance via forfeit. In his second consolation match, Scorpill faced off against number 16 Diego Hernandez of Ottawa University. Scorpill lost a heartbreaker, falling 9-7 in sudden victory overtime. That is the news for Southeast Iowa. I've been your host, Nick Steffens. This has been your news.